Hello everyone, my name is Mariana Munguia and today I'm going to share my thoughts about one of the most unexpected and thought-provoking scenes I have ever watched in animation. The mysterious stranger scene from Adventures of Mark Twain. At first glance, you may think this film is just a simple clay animation story for kids, with funny characters and light-hearted adventures. But this particular scene is completely different. It is philosophical, dark, and even disturbing at some points. In this video, I will first describe the most powerful scene in detail. Then I will give you my personal opinion about the film. After that, I will answer several questions about my favorite character, my opinion about Mark Twain before and after watching, my favorite quote, the most disturbing aspect of the mysterious stranger, what I could change in the film, the emotion I feel the most, and what I think about the ending. Finally, I will close with personal conclusion about the meaning of this work and why it stayed in my mind long after I watched it. The scene starts with the three child characters meeting a strange figure who calls himself Satan. At first, he is friendly and mysterious, almost like a magician. He offers to create a small kingdom for them, made entirely of clay people. He shapes these tiny figures with care, and for a moment it feels magical. The children are amazed. The little clay people begin to live, move, and interact with each other. This part made me feel curious and fascinated, just like the children in the history. But then things take a dark turn. Without warning, the mysterious stranger causes a natural disaster that wipes out the tiny clay village. When the children react with shock, he simply explains that this is the way of the world. People lie, suffer, and die, and it doesn't really matter. This sudden shift from beauty to destruction is what made the scene so powerful to me. It's not just about the animation, it's about the message. It forces you to think about life, death, and how small we really are in the big picture. I think this film is a hidden masterpiece. It's not afraid to show uncomfortable truths. Most animations try to make the viewer happy, but this one makes you think. It changes your beliefs about morality, existence, and the nature of humanity. What I love is that it doesn't give easy answers. Instead, it makes you reflect. The film reminded me that sometimes art is not just to entertain you, but to open your minds and force you to question what we believe. After watching it, I couldn't stop thinking about how the stranger's world could apply to real life, about how humans can be both beautiful and destructive at the same time. My favorite character is actually the mysterious stranger himself. And I know that might sound strange because he is also the most unsettling. The reason is that he represents raw truth and pure power. He doesn't pretend to be nice and he doesn't try to comfort the children. Instead, he exposes the world exactly as he sees it, with those who are counting anything. In real life, we rarely meet people like this. Most people about talking about the darker sides of life. The stranger, on the other hand, forces you to look at them directly. Even though his actions are cruel, he makes you think deeply about your own values. Before watching this film, my idea of Mark Twain was that he was simply an American author of light adventure stories, funny, clever, and entertaining. I thought about Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, stories about friendship, exploration, and childhood. After watching this scene, I realized that wine also had a much darker, more philosophical side. He was willing to question religion, morality, and the meaning of life. This changed my respect for him. He wasn't afraid to write about uncomfortable truths, even if it made readers feel uneasy. My favorite quote in this film is when the mysterious stranger says, "Life itself is only a vision, a dream. Nothing exists, save empty space and you." This line really made me stop and think. If life is just a dream, then what do we do with it? Do we create your own meaning? Do we accept that it's temporality? For me, this quote is both scary and inspiring. Scary because it suggests that everything we know might be an illusion. Inspiring because if it's a dream, then we have the freedom to shape it however we want. The most disturbing thing about the mysterious stranger is his total lack of empathy. He can correct life and destroy it in seconds, and he doesn't care. He talks about humans as if they are weak, selfish, and unimportant. And in his view, he is not wrong. But what makes it creepy is how he is while saying these things. There's no anger, no joy, no regret, just an emotionless acceptance and instruction. If I could change something, I would give the children a stronger voice in the set. I would lead one of the Mark saying something like, maybe humans make mistakes, but that doesn't mean life is meaningless. We can choose to be better. This could give a little balance to the stranger's cold philosophy and show that there is still hope, even in a cruel world. The emotion I feel the most was unease mixed with curiosity. It, it wasn't the type of fear you feel in a horror movie. It was the type of fear you feel when you realize something about life that you can't forget. The stranger's words stayed in my mind long after the sense ended. For me, the ending means that life is fragile and uncertain. When the stranger disappears and the dream-like setting fades, it feels like a reminder that nothing is permanent. It also suggests that we have to create this ourselves. That's why I think this ending, quite dark and also bit motivating. It tells us that if the world is empty, we are the ones who must feel it will value. In conclusion, the mysterious stranger scent is not just another piece of animation. It's a deep philosophical exploration of life, deep and human nature. It made me see Mark Twain in a completely different way. I now understand that he was not only a storyteller, also a thinker who had brave enough to explore uncomfortable truths. For me, this scent is unforgettable because it doesn't bring down something. It changes, provokes, and makes you think. Thank you so much for watching this reflection of the mysterious stranger. I hope it made you curious to explore more of Mark Twain's works, but his adventures and his deeper, more complex ideas.